under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Victor Zambrano, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Here comes Jimmy Rollins, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
First delivery to him. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from...
Hammers it to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
In two pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
In now, Bobby Abreu, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 1-0. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And there's out number two.
The first baseman, number 25, Jim Thome.
So a man at third here with two gone. And next up will be Jim Thome. From the belt, the pitch.
With the runner on third, two outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0.
2-0. Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and two outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Utley at third with two away. And there's a base hit on the line. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That two-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Into the box now, Polanco, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Standing in now, David Bell, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
1-0, here it is.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Randy Wolf gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
So now here is Marlon Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Michaels comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Into the box, Rocco Baldelli, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate now, Carl Crawford, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's his swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
To the plate now, Aubrey Huff, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Abreu gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1.
Michael.
Second inning set to go, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Jason Michaels. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
There's a perfect example of why you have to be careful in this ballpark right there. This pitcher's got to be wishing with just a few more feet of room in left field, it's probably an out.
In now, Todd Pratt. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Baldelli is right there, one down.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in now, Marlon Byrd, fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. First things first, here's a throw over. Standing in now, Chase Utley. Pitch out, nothing doing. Line drive, base hit. He'll hold it second, and there are 2 aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Bobby Abreu, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 6 gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. leading off the inning, it'll be Travis Lee as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First delivery to him. Wolf has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is
a dive, but it's off his glove.
That is good. The right fielder, number 6.
At the plate now, number 6, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Up next for the Rays, Toby Hall. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 2, the Rays 1. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jim Thome.
Jim Thome.
Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
In now, Polanco, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Thome aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, David Bell, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Tried to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So next to hit is Jason Michaels, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Todd Pratt, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now at the plate, Marlon Byrd, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, he swings and lines it to left. Crawford gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Phillies on top, 4-1. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Julio Lugo.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Damian Rolls, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Marlon Anderson, and a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jimmy Rollins. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on the way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Chase Utley.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Chase Utley singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left, and that is off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Standing in now, Bobby Abreu, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a curveball misses inside.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jim Thome.
That brings up Jim Thome. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And now the first pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Utley on 3rd with 2 out. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Count is 1 and 2.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Carl Crawford.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Bird is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next, it'll be Aubrey Huff. He flew out in his last AB. And that misses for ball 1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Travis Lee. Now the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Number 6 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it 4-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Polanco. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Number 27.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Brandon Backey takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. In now, David Bell. To the left side, but it's well foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this one gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Lugo is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Michaels.
Stepping in next, Jason Michaels. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Polanco, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one yanked just foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
At the plate now, Todd Pratt, a bouncer up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Toby Hall. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Julio Lugo. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Belted high in the air out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
So now to the plate, Damian rolls as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Nope.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate, Rocco Baldelli has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Rays strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now at the plate is Marlon Byrd. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
One out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in Jimmy Rollins. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Chase Utley. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Bobby Abreu, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The first baseman,
he got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
At the plate now, Jim Thome. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up, one there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 5-1. Carl Crawford will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here it comes. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Aubrey Huff. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Travis Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Way to get dirty. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
To the plate now, number 6. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Came with a circle change 2-0, but he can't make contact. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Count remains 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's a 5-3 game now.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now, Toby Hall. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Ground ball right side, reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. And now in the box, Polanco. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
The designated hitter, number 27.
Now the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The third base.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Boy, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, a double play. Jason Michaels will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering. High in the air out to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Now to the plate, Julio Lugo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away. Next to hit is Damian Rolls. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Marlon Anderson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way. Rolls, base runner at first with 1 out. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. Michaels is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Rocco.
Digging in next, Rocco Baldelli struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1-2. Two out with the man at first. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Leading off the inning, it'll be Todd Pratt trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the AB now. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The throw into second.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Jesus Colome is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. In now, Marlon Byrd. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Chase Utley.
At the plate now is Chase Utley. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. And now the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Bobby Abreu, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baldelli is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 25, Jim Thome.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Jim Thome, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now here's the first offering. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Chad Gaudin comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Polanco. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left, strike 1. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. And it's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
This one's down to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 9-3. Dan Plesac is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Carl Crawford, and they could use a spark from him here. Now the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is down the right field line. That's a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Aubrey Huff. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Michaels comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Next will be the designated hitter, Travis Lee, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Crawford leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, number 6. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Abreu is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. Still way back. It's 9-3. Stepping in once again is David Bell. Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason Michaels.
Next up, Jason Michaels flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 3, Todd Brett.
Striding in is Todd Pratt. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Stepping in now, Marlon Byrd. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter,
To the plate now, Jimmy Rollins. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up over to first, and that retires the side. Plate here is Toby Hall starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Julio Lugo, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Strike 2.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. At the plate now, Damian Rolls. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Randy Wolf gets the W on the
Penis!